bakers, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today in my kitchen. I am so excited to bake with you guys today. Today we are going to be making coffee cake. Now, something special about this cake is that you can eat it in the morning. You can eat it in the morning. How awesome is that? You can eat cake in the morning. Now, this coffee cake is super awesome too because it is great for Mother's Day. You can make it in the morning and then give it to her for breakfast in bed. How perfect is that? Today we're going to be making cinnamon crumb coffee cake that will be perfect for Mother's Day gift. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is get all of our ingredients together. Pro tip, put tablecloth on top of your kitchen countertop. This is super helpful, and trust me, this is the best thing because then it's easier to clean up. My mom will tell you that I am a messy baker. That's why she kicks me downstairs. Just kidding. She knows that I'm a messy baker, and I know that too. But this will help you with your cleaning process. All you'll have to do is fold it in half and throw it in the trash. It'll be so easy. All right, so on to our ingredients. We're gonna need 2 cups of flour. You're gonna need 1 and 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. You're gonna need 1 teaspoon of salt, 10 tablespoons of butter cut into small pieces. Now make sure your butter is cold. And then you're also gonna need 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 3/4 of a cup of buttermilk. Now, you may not have buttermilk laying around, but instead you can just put 3/4 of a cup of milk into your cup and then put 1 tablespoon of vinegar and it will make your own DIY buttermilk. All right, you're also gonna need 1 egg in room temperature. You're gonna need 2 teaspoons of vanilla and 2 3/4 cups of brown sugar and then 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. So I know that's a lot of ingredients, but go ahead and pause this video and go grab them all. Okay, so first thing we're gonna need to do is grab a pan. I'm using an 8x8 pan, which you cannot forget to spray. So I'm just gonna use some cooking spray. You can also use butter, whatever you have around the house, whatever really works. All right, I have it sprayed. Now I'm gonna set it to the side and then I'm gonna set my oven to 350 degrees. So once you have your oven preheated and your pan sprayed, we're going to go ahead and start adding all of our ingredients together. So first thing you're gonna need to do is grab 1 big glass bowl. Now you're gonna wanna put your flour into the bowl, which is 2 cups. Then you're gonna grab your 1 cup and 2 tablespoons of sugar and put that in your bowl. And then you're gonna grab your salt, which is 1 teaspoon. So this is your dry ingredient base. You're going to mix this all up. And once it's all combined, which won't take very long, you're gonna separate it. So you're gonna take 1 cup of this dry ingredient and put it in a mixer. Now you can use a handheld or standing, whatever you have and whatever works. So you're gonna put 1 cup of the flour mixture and then you're gonna add your sliced butter. Now make sure you cut your butter into small pieces. You may need an adult to help you. That's okay, don't be afraid to ask. And make sure your butter is cold too. Now I'm just gonna let this mix while I'm putting together my batter for the coffee cake. Okay. So after that, I'm going to add 1 egg to my mixture. I'm going to add my 3/4 cups of buttermilk. And then finally, I'm gonna add my vanilla. You're gonna need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. This is our batter mixture, and it's gonna look a little thick, and it's gonna be thick. That's okay, it's supposed to be thick. But all of the flavor is going to come from the crumb topping, which is what we're making in the mixer. Okay, so my batter is almost done. The last thing I need to do is add in my baking powder and baking soda. So I'm gonna need 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So make sure you put both of those in there or it won't rise. Those are super important ingredients to have. All right, so I'm just gonna finish mixing this up and then I'm gonna put it in my pan. Grab my buttered pan. I'm going to take a spatula to help me. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the batter directly into the pan. I'm gonna use my spatula and scrape my edges. That way, I don't have any batter left over in my bowl. You wanna get all of that in there, that way it will be all even, and you don't wanna waste batter. It's good stuff. All right, now I'm just gonna spread it out a little bit to make sure it's even. Okay, so it looks like this. It's ready for our crumb topping. Now, once your butter is mixed in pretty well with your flour, you're gonna add your brown sugar, which is 2/3 of a cup. Then you're gonna add your cinnamon, which is 2 teaspoons. Okay, you're gonna need another bowl ready to pour this mixture in. All right, so I'm gonna take it out. Make sure the beater is pretty empty of your crumb topping. Okay, so this is what my crumb topping looks like. It kind of looks like sand, but I promise it tastes really good. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab a fork and push the butter a little bit more into the crumb topping. That way it's fully incorporated. Okay, so I've got my fork and I'm just pushing firmly down, straight down, almost like you're gonna eat a bite, but don't eat a bite. It probably isn't the best thing to eat. So just push it down, kind of like you're grabbing lettuce on your fork. Okay, my crumb mixture is ready to go. I'm going to take it and put it right on top of my batter. So you're just gonna pour it straight on there. There's no right or wrong way to do that. And then you're just gonna spread it all out. You're gonna make sure you press on the top. That way it kind of incorporates with the batter. And then, there we go. That is our coffee cake, but you can eat it in the morning, even better. All right, so I'm gonna put this in the oven for about 50 to 55 minutes. Make sure you put a toothpick through it and it comes out clean. That's how you know it's done. And then once it's out of the oven, let it cool for a little bit and then cut a piece for your mom and serve it to her in bed. It's probably better warm, but you can eat it cold too if you would like. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And then if you have any questions, comment down below. Also, tell me what you want to make next. Thanks, guys, and I hope you have a super sweet day.